And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's live stream, as always, whether you're watching it live or on a replay, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Well guys, it looks like we're going to step closer towards finding out who our new manager is going to be after the recent reveal. Yes, in today's video, of course, we will be discussing all things with regards to the vacant managerial position, as reports are stating that Bisgrove and other senior figures within the Rangers space have travelled down to London to hold final interviews with 4 candidates. The names have been revealed. Of course, those names are as follows. Janssen, of course, the AZ Alkmaar manager. You've got Kevin Muscat. You've also got Felipe Clement, and a shock one in Scott Parker. Now, there is some reports conflicting with regards to Scott Parker, so maybe take that one with a pinch of salt. However, one thing remains for certain is that Kevin Muscat, Clement, and Pascal Janssen are all travelling down. Felipe Clement was pictured in London earlier on today. As I said, as he's looking to hold final talks over the vacant managerial position at Rangers. But it all seems like it is getting closer and closer with regards to the situation. And yeah, looks like we are getting a step closer to our new manager. Now, a lot of fans have different opinions on who should take over as the hot seat, of course. Again, I've been very vocal on. I don't really think the short list of managers is that great, honestly. In terms of what we need, look, Kevin Muscat strikes me as a person that yes, done well in Asia and has done well in Australia. Yes, okay, decent style of play, but went out to Belgium, failed there. However, look, it could work out. I know a lot of the fans are looking towards him and do fancy him as the next manager. Look, other names, of course, that keep on emerging as well as Felipe Clement, and out of the 4, probably this would be my more favourite one. Obviously a winner at his time in Genk, has done well at Club Bruges as well. Of course, did manage at Monaco, a fairly big club. However, looking to get back into it. Yesterday I did say that Saudi side Al Shabab have sort of contacted him and do want him as the next manager as well. So there is a decision to be had. Obviously he is in London. He was pictured earlier on today to hold final talks as well. So yeah, there is loads of different names. There is loads of different candidates. But one thing for certain is I don't think we should be looking at Scott Parker. Again, there is conflicting reports to state. Obviously, Scott Parker apparently is a part of the final round of talks, but then other publicists are saying Scott Parker isn't a part of final talks. So it's one of them situations that we just need to look at or just monitor. Again, Scott Parker, for me, he's done well at the championship levels. He's done okay with sort of Bournemouth and Fulham. However, when he's come up to the Premier League, he's not really been able to make that jump. He's never also really been able to make that jump when it comes to sort of Club Bruges and Belgian football as well. He had a stint out there and didn't do too well. So again, another one where I'm thinking maybe keep away from him. However, as I said, there is certain names in that mix that I'm sort of favouring over others. Again, the Rangers fans' favourite at the moment is probably Kevin Muscat. My personal favourite would be Felipe Clement. But again, Pascal Janssen looks like another really exciting prospect. The one that surprises me that isn't on the shortlist is, of course, Knutson. Knutson is a name that always gets linked to vacant managerial positions around Europe. You know, Ajax were linked to him, Celtic were linked to him, we were linked to him beforehand, but for some reason no one's taking a punt on Knutson. I don't know what it is, but he doesn't look like he's in those sort of final talks either, which is unfortunate to see. But yeah, I mean, look, that's it so far. That's what we've got at the moment. That's our sort of short list, if you like. Those 4 names, as I said, is being reported that they are holding final talks today. Janssen, Muscat, Felipe Clement, and of course Scott Parker. They are the 4 at the time of recording. And if I had to take a punt at the moment, then I would probably go for Felipe Clement. He's the one that seems to prove himself that he's won trophies kind of everywhere he's been. However, look, I understand people would hold reserves to not having him as the new manager. So yeah, it's all a situation that we need to monitor, but certainly we are taking strides into the right place, if you like. We are going towards a conclusion. We are close to finding out who will be the next Rangers manager. And as I said, I do think it will be sort of concluded as we go into later this week. It will be one of those 4. Let's take some comments down there in the live chat, what people are saying. I would have liked the old Frankfurt manager, says Stevie Peters. Clement seems to be the best one out of the 4 by far, as you said. Monaco, he got them 3rd and 6th, so he did a fine. It's competitive between them, Reims, Lille, Marseille, sometimes Lyon or a shock team like Lens. Bob Affet says Newton didn't want the job. Okay, well, either way, he usually is linked there or thereabouts with some of the big high-profile jobs, and for whatever reason, he wasn't linked with this one. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But as I said, as things stand at the moment, it looks like as we are holding those final talks, and those are the final 4 names. So if you had to take a bet, one of those 4 names will be the next Rangers manager. Again, I still find it fairly underwhelming, but it is what it is. If you're looking into it, then definitely one of those 4, you're going to go for, I would go for Command. However, it does seem the Rangers fans' favourite at the moment is Kevin Muscat. So, yeah, we'll see what happens on that front. With regards to other stuff, guys, we are into the international break as well now. So 2 weeks, a big 2-week period now for this new manager. He really needs to get in and set everything up the way he wants to. Really, really has to use this time wisely. As I said, we can't afford to drop any more points. I'm already looking at the timetable for when we get back. If you're looking at it, of course, we come back, we take on Hibernia, and then we've got crucial games in the Europa League that we can now drop points to. We've got another away game at Prague, which is going to be a tough ask. We're obviously going to be coming back. Then we've got Hearts at home. Then we've got Dundee away. We've got Hearts in the League Cup as well, semi-final. Then we're taking on Sparta Prague. So there's some very, very crucial games coming up, which could make or break our season. Again, a lot of us, and I've said before, I do think, in terms of our season, I do think the league's kind of over in a way. I know I'm maybe being a bit of a brat and saying something so silly, but he's 7 points behind in October. Look, the make or break period now for this new manager is obviously going to be from when we get back all the way to sort of that Christmas period where we take on Celtic, and then we'll see where we're at. But one thing's for certain, this 2-week period is going to be crucial for the new manager, most definitely. So yeah, definitely needs to make sure he gets it right. We make sure that we get the right appointment. But guys, let me know who you want out of those 4 names. Who would you want as the next Rangers manager? Are you looking at Scott Parker? Is any of you looking at Pascal Janssen? Is any of you looking at Felipe Clement? Or any of you guys wanting Kevin Muscat or other? But for one thing for certain, it does seem as though it's going to be one of those 4 names, whether you like them or not. So yeah, take a pick. Who do you want as the next Rangers manager? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That does bring us into today's video. We'll keep you up to date as we go through this process, as it goes on and on and on. But as I said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all later, guys. Take care. Peace.